We are starting from here. Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped into the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat upon the floor considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. Sleeping out of the blanket, I creep up to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. Even I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly scars. My hands slid under the mattress, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. I was startled and quickly crawled out of the room. When I was on the road, I began to run. I had the note at my waist, held there by string of my pajamas. I slowed down to walk and counted the notes. 600 rupees in 50s. I could live like a oil rich Arab for a week or two. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life, but dashed straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train has still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriage. But I hesitated. For some reason, I had no idea where to spend the night. When the train has gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. The only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of the man's face. When they had lost their food, the greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, and the poor man showed acceptance. But I knew that Anil's face, when he discovered the theft, would show only a touch of sadness, not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. Now, Hari Singh has seen Anil keeping the bundle under the mattresses, and so when Anil was fast asleep at night time, he came there and he grabbed that money. He robbed that money and then tried to run away. He has gone to the railway station and there he saw the railway train was there. He could have easily got into the train, but he didn't did that. Instead, he stood there and started thinking that when Anil will come to know about this, he will really be very sad. And he started thinking that the greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, the poor man showed acceptance. But here, Anil will really feel very sad because he will think that he was thinking Hari Singh as his best friend and now he is being cheated. So he will feel sad for not money but losing the friend. Now remaining part, I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on the bench. The night was chilly. It was early November and a light drizzled added to my discomfort. Soon it was raining quite heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and the cold wind blew the rain across my face. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. Anil's money in the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. But now I had it all. I couldn't cook his meal, run the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentence anymore. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. Whole sentence I knew could one day bring me more than a few 100 rupees. Reading here. And sometimes just a simple to be caught. But to be really big man, a clever and a respected man was something else. I should go back to Anil, I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. I hurried back to the room feeling very nervous for it. Much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorways in the clouded moonlight. Anil was still asleep. I crept into the head of the bed and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a minute, then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. I awoke late next morning to find that Anil has already made tea. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50 rupees note between two fingers. My heart sunk. I thought I had been discovered. I made some money yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. My spirit rose. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the rain, night rain. Today we'll start writing sentence, he said. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came by itself without any efforts. Now explanation to that is, then Hari Singh remembered Anil. He imagined how sad Anil would be on finding the money stolen. Hari remembered that Anil used to teach him. He thought that without the education he could not remain, he will always remain a thief. So he decided to return back. He went back to Anil's house and he saw that Anil is still sleeping. He kept the money under the mattress and he himself also went and slept. In the morning now, Anil decided that from today onwards they will start writing sentences. Anil said to Hari that today we'll start writing sentences and also hand over 50 rupees to him, and said him that from now onwards he will get fixed salary for working for Anil. He was very happy. First, Hari Singh thought that he is being caught, but later on felt very happy that even after the notes are so much wet, Anil did not shouted at him. And now from that time they both started staying together, and really the next morning everything has changed, and from that time he changed himself. Hari Singh changed himself and he also started living a dignified life.